If you're a Resident Evil fan, you have to play Tormented Souls. Greetings, I'm Leon Slice, and today I want to talk to you about Tormented Souls 2 and show you some exclusive gameplay, courtesy of IGN. You can check out the full video in the description. In case you're not familiar with this game, this is a return to the classic survival horror experience. The first Tormented Souls released in August 2021. It was developed by a Chilean developer, Dual Effect Games. I strongly recommend you try this game if you're a fan of games such as Resident Evil and Silent Hill. This game brings back the retro-style camera angles, or fixed camera angles, and also a hybrid, a following the player sort of camera angle, not just fixed. Alright, so we're gonna be checking out some Tormented Souls 2 gameplay here. Let's go. Yes, keep in mind this is still being refined, it's still in development, so this is purely just a small taste of how the game will be. Yes. I love the camera angles already, like this is definitely one of my favorite things from the first game. The environment is beautifully designed. Also, items have a slight shine to them now, much like Resident Evil 3 Nemesis from the PlayStation 1. The inventory looks a lot more polished and sort of, I don't know, it looks a lot like the Resident Evil remakes, but it still looks unique and still reminiscent to, it's still similar to the original game, but it's much, much better. The status effect thing, I love it. So the examine screen just looks simple and detailed. I like it. Really love the camera work in this game. It really has its own vibe to it. Oh, this looks so good. So there's always people always have strong opinions about fixed camera angles. Having played this game, I can tell you camera angles are not a problem in this game. They somehow managed to find a way to make them really good. The save room theme. Oh, it's so good. I love it. That was amazing. Anyway, we see also the debut of the shortcuts. So this game now has shortcuts similar to Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm not too sure about that, but I think it works. I think it's great. So we see also the return of the nail gun. This is this game's handgun, basically. That enemy sort of looks exactly the same as the first. Oh, they run now. Okay. Oh, that's scary. I was gonna say it looks exactly the same like someone from the first Tormented Souls, but in the first Tormented Souls, nobody sprints like that. Everyone's sort of much slower. So to accustom to that, the character now also can run faster. So I like that actually. But that could make or break this game, because survival horror highly depends on the movement of the character. And if the character runs a little bit too fast, it might be a problem because you're basically invincible. But maybe that is compensated by, the enemies also moving faster. So far, it looks good. I noticed some lighting glitches and bugs, But once again, this is a development build, so it's still in the works. I never experienced any bugs in the first game. Oh, they can follow you like this. Maybe that's the follower enemy? They can follow you through doors. It could be a follower enemy. Oh, look at this shiny. This is so Resident Evil. I love it. Ah. So this would be the RE3 / Code Veronica. Oh, compressed air canister. Are we going to make a gun? Yes, we're crafting a gun. The nail gun. Yes, that's awesome. So we had to actually make our own handgun. Oh, look at that. Modified nail gun. So now it fires. Oh, you can, yes, you can assign shortcuts right here. Ah, that means we might have multiple weapons. Oh, fire it, please. Yeah, these camera angles look fine. They look amazing. Someone was hidden away? Is that what it said? I didn't read it. Even though it's still in development, this looks really good. Yeah, I don't think the movement is that big of a deal. I think it's fine, but it might be a little bit too fast in some areas. It almost feels like the player has to force themselves to walk slowly to explore. Ah, yes. We'll come back. So one of the first things that the first Tormented Souls had was very difficult puzzles. So far, this game looks like it has very intuitive puzzles. They're not just incredibly difficult. Yep. I mean, this is still the first part of the game, so... Okay, so... use the hammer to break locks. I would have thought the bolt cutters would do that, but... Now we get a closer look at... Oh, so you can... Yes, so the first blunt weapon, the hammer. First look at sort of the outside area. So it's more like a mansion. Oh my god, it's so good. And you can break pots. Resident Evil 4. Oh man. So now even better. I like that. Oh, what is that thing? Yes, you can dodge. Love it. There's some nail gun action right there. So that seems to be like a very basic enemy. That's like your regular zombie type of character. Yeah, so far this place looks amazing, but I think it needs a little bit more lighting. Oh. Yeah, oh. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. I would tweak the lighting a little bit more, but once again, development build. Yeah, I'm loving this aesthetic. This is a huge step up from the first game. mean, I might be a little bit biased because I'm a fan of the Resident Evil 1 remake style of environments. The mansion with an outside area. Use the pliers to acquire the item within the body. Ugh. Ugh. Looks like we combine this with something else to make a blade of some kind, or a saw. Yeah, this needs like it needs more vibrant lighting. Or more candles, I guess. Yeah, more candles. I would put more candles there. Really loving this camera work. It's camera angles done right. Music is great. Hey, there's a pot right there. Ah, the kitchen. Oh, that's nice. It's sort of like RE2 Remake in terms of the combat, but it's still Tormented Souls, you know what I mean? It feels like the first game, but slightly more inspired by the remakes, which is very interesting because it's supposed to be like retro, and it still feels like retro inspired, but it has the good things of the remakes, or some of the good things of the remakes. I'm very excited for this game now. I already was, but this just feels so right. And I haven't been, you know, this is just me giving you my first opinion on this. Like, nobody has told me to review this or anything like that. Yeah, oh yes, so we had to combine this with the saw blade, and we make a new weapon that can also be used to solve puzzles. This is a body saw blade for autopsies. Human legs are scattered in a pool. Where is the rest of the body? Oh, interesting. So we're nearing the end here of this first segment. I do love that you get to examine every single thing, and it gives you a little bit of insight on what that thing does. Oh, freezer. Oh, jeez. That looks very Resident Evil 7. The frozen body is holding a key. Is that what it said? I really love the creativity of these puzzles. They're not just... Oh, man. Yeah, the puzzles are just beautiful. The frozen hand. Interesting, okay. So it's both a key in the hand? Turn off the stove. Oh. Yeah, you really have to look for everything. Are we cooking it? Oh, that's so cool. That's actually quite smart. We're melting the hand. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. I like that. The cell key no longer has the hand attached. You could have probably used that with the hand, but probably not a good idea though, to be honest. So this is the first 20 minutes of the game, Tormented Souls 2. This is just the start. And already I am loving it. And it's still in development, so it'll probably be even better when it releases. Oh, shooting in the dark. Off camera. Oh. Oh, it turns out you can take him out. So he isn't the chaser enemy, he is just a... Well, he is an enemy that will follow you around the rooms. But he is just a regular guy. Okay. Oh. It's beautiful. This is how I would have imagined Code Veronica if it got a remake. This is how I would have made it. And the shotgun is back. Confirmed. Alright, it looks like that's all for this gameplay. Thank you so much for watching. Very excited to try Tormented Souls 2 in 2025 when it fully releases on every single platform that you can imagine. Well, most of them. You can wishlist it now on PC and console. So stay tuned for more here by subscribing. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Remember, I also did a full playthrough of the first game, so you can check that out on my channel. It will be linked in the description. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget, you're amazing.